Simpson. I'm the property supervisor, and our objective today is to do a video to give you instructions on how to operate the elevator. First and foremost, as you can see here, this is an elevator made by Residential Elevators, and it's pretty simple to operate. We're going to go over it right now. If you see here, you have the call where it says call here. You press that button, and then at that point you're going to wait till this gets illuminated. The call here will illuminate green, and that tells you that the cab is on the floor that you've designated to come to. So sometimes if the cab is on the third floor, it may take close to 30 seconds. But be patient and wait for that light to light up, which will let you know that the car is here. And there we go. That being said, once that is illuminated, it tells a switch up here. There's a locking mechanism, a safety switch that prevents children from going into the shaft and getting injured. So once you get the green car is here, you can actuate and open up the actual entry door. Once you open up the entry door, as you can see here, you have an accordion sliding style door. You open that up and you come on in. Once you've got both doors open, the safeties are off, you can go ahead and follow suit and close the exterior door first. And that actuates the lock, and that actuates this lock. That being said, if you see here, the accordion has also a locking mechanism that there's a sensor here. If that door is not totally open, or closed, excuse me, the elevator will not operate. So that being said, we're going to close it, and now we have the exterior door safety eye lock is actuated, and this one's intact and actuated. So we're good to operate the elevator. If you come back down here, you'll see here, you'll have the keypads designated floor 1, 2, and 3. So in this case, we're going to go to floor 2. So we press this button, the light illuminates floor 2, and the elevator slowly but surely goes up. And here we go. So that being said, you're in the center of the elevator, and you don't want to tilt the elevator. Once you're at the actual floor you designated, that light will go out, and which gives you, it approves for you to open up the doors to get out. So you move the accordion out, and then you use this knob here to open up this safety lock here, and you open up and you go on to the floor that you want to come onto. We're going to go over some other features about the elevator shortly. Hello everyone, we're back at Seawatch. We're on the third floor, and we're going to go ahead and demonstrate how to actuate the elevator from the third floor. In a nutshell, if you look here, you can see where it says call here. You press the button, and depending on what floor it's at, the cab will come to the floor designated. We're on the third floor right now. As I stipulated earlier, sometimes it takes 30 seconds for it to get here. But once the car is at the floor, this light will illuminate, and it will tell you that you're there. So sometimes you have to wait a few moments, have a little bit of patience, and we'll get it going here. Okay, you'll see it, it's green, and it says the car is here. We're good. That releases this safety mechanism up here, this lock here, and lets us gain access to the cab. The light is automatically on. You open up the accordion door again. We grab this door here to make sure it's closed. You close it all the way, and you will make sure that it's locked, and this safety eye stops this door. We close the accordion again, and you look here to make sure that it's all the way seated where the sensor is. And for example, this time we're going to go to floor 2. Okay, what we said earlier, we pressed that button, it was lit up to number 2. We're at floor number 2. The light is out. That gives us a way to get out. So that being said, we can open the door, the accordion door, which releases this lock up here, this locking mechanism. You get this lock, and then you use the handle, and you come out, and you're on the main floor. this is a very, very important point. Once you've come out of the cab, you have to make sure that this door, accordion door, is totally closed and the sensor is tight, everything is closed, and this door is closed. If you don't do that, when the next individual wants to use the elevator, it will not operate. If that sensor is open with the accordion, it will not operate. So that being said, we're going to review. Press the button here to call the car here. Once it's illuminated, you come in, you open up the accordion door. You open up the accordion door, you get into the cab, close it back up again, make sure that the door is locked and closed. We close the accordion, make sure that the sensor is going down, and we're going to choose 4-1. Staying in the middle of the cab, so not to tilt it, which is very rare, would never tilt, but at least this case there's equilibrium and equal weight in the cab, and you're not tilting it with extra weight. So again, we're looking to make sure we don't open this, because if we open this, the elevator will stop erroneously and you're not at the floor, and that will stop operation. So you got to make sure that you don't hit this with your jacket or hit it with an item which causes that to open up. Once this door is, once the cab arrives to the floor, that light goes out and you're clear to come out and enjoy using this beautiful residential elevator. Okay, back at Seawatch, there is one scenario that may happen that may cause a problem, as what I stipulated earlier in the video, is when if somebody fails to close that accordion door at a lower floor and you try to actuate it. For example, I did it purposefully, it's on the 3rd floor, I didn't close that accordion door. And that being said, when you try to call it, nothing is going to happen. You won't hear the elevator actuate, nothing will happen. And that's one of the situations that occurs often with our guests. They forget to close the accordion door. That being said, if we don't close that door, this elevator will not operate and you'll have a problem. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go back up and we're going to show you and demonstrate how to correct that situation. Unfortunately, when that situation occurs, you have to go to each floor to find out which floor that the other individual left the accordion open. So in this case, to try to save time, I've already known that I've already left the 3rd floor accordion open. So that being said, you get to the 3rd floor, or if it's the 1st floor or 2nd floor, whatever floor that situation has occurred, you press the button, and once that illuminates, that tells you it's this floor. That green light relieves this locking mechanism, and then you're able to open up the door. And as you can see here we go. The accordion was left open. Close this. We close this, and to make it easier, if you come over here, videographer, you can press it to the floor that you wanted to originally be at. Press that floor, that number 2, which was where we were before. Press that, close the accordion, and the elevator doesn't know that there's not a human being in there, but it's still going to actuate and get you back to the 2nd floor. So we'll close this, all systems closed, and you'll hear the elevator start going down to the 2nd floor. So then we can go back down to the 2nd floor and we'll see that the elevator's there. Back at Seawatch, we're going back to the 2nd floor, and see, the light is illuminated now, and then you're able to get access to the elevator. And we solved the issue why the elevator wasn't working. Again, anytime you use the elevator, you have to make sure once you get out of the elevator that you close, all the sensors are intact. This is closed off, the accordion is closed, this door is closed. Then that will allow the other individual later on down the road to actuate the elevator and get to the floor that he wants it to. As you can see, this car call here light will remain illuminated for approximately 5 to 10 minutes. Once that light will go off automatically, you don't have to worry about it. So that's not errant or wrong. This light will go out. So when the next individual comes, you press that and it will actuate. In case there's an emergency and you need to stop the elevator, you can stop it in 2 different manners. That safety eye that I told you about, that'll stop the elevator, and you need to close back the accordion sensor, and then the elevator will start again. Another way to stop it, if you see here the switch here, you can pull that out. If this is pulled out, the elevator will not operate in the event you don't want your children to operate the elevator, and that's a safety feature you can pull out. So we're going to pull this back in and go back to second floor. There's a 950-pound capacity of weight, so when you put your suitcases in, make sure you don't have a bunch of people in, because it could mess up the elevator. We also have a alarm here, which will tell everybody locally here that you're having an issue. Press that alarm, and it tells everybody you're having distress. On very rare occasions, you may have an issue where the elevator is not operating properly. We have a phone here that you can access and call 911 or call your friends and alert them that you're having a problem. But that's a very rare occurrence, but that's why we have that feature. My name again is Daniel Simpson, and you can reach me at 904-686-4896. Good day.